Okay, good morning, noon, or night. Back to Monday, and we had daylight savings over the weekend, so... Here in Cali, baby, for those of you that don't know, we actually spring forward. We lose an hour of sleep, y'all know this. And it's dark as balls again in the morning. It was honestly like starting to get a little like brighter as I was approaching like 6 o'clock. Now it's like just dark. It's just dark, which is cool. Doesn't really bother me. It's later earlier. This weekend was fun. Alright, truck. Move your ass. I forgot we're getting off at Herndon too. Anywho, fun weekend. Took a lot of me time, I guess, compared to the work that we're gonna need to do this week to try to really push out some media, some content, and something even better, that Rich Fit engine. Not to mention, we do have rehearsals this week on Wednesday. There is a fundraiser for the rehearsal, actually. And they're doing a live show. And part of that as well is going to be done, I want to say, with our director. But it's a funny show. So I want to go, but I have to have my child. So we shall see. You know, love having that little one. And every time he's around, oh yeah, still a little tired. Brightens my day. Makes me want to strive to do better. And then as he's learning, picking up words and stuff like that, the more I have to get my Espanol down. Otherwise, he's going to be speaking more than me eventually. And we need to communicate with him. Oh, wow. It's about a half moon right now. Nice and beautiful. Oh, can't lie. Could have got more sleep. Should have gotten in bed a little bit earlier. Maybe like 3 Fortnite games earlier. But dang it. It's tough getting a dub to start and then second place and then always trying to chase that dub after. Didn't work out. Had some fun, had some kills, but yeah, didn't work out. Sleep is better. I gotta remember the sleep, the recovery is smarter, stronger, lasting than playing a video game unless, we're streaming it. In my opinion. At the moment, the way life and media content, excuse me, I think, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well do it for a freaking reason, man. Do it in front of people or get good at it, I mean, there is the, having the fun of it too, but we're in different positions in our lives, and for me, like, I don't know. It's in the cards, but it's not it shouldn't be in the cards. You know what I'm saying? We're here. We're doing it. Also, let's see about today. We got lots planned. We got to drop content. And we gotta learn. Start of the day, Brazilian jujutsu. Let's go survive. I don't know if you can tell this, but I'm beet red. Like, I still haven't even recovered from, like, this is
Where am I at? I was at like, I don't even know. I have no idea. I thought I was gonna pass out. Something. My body's like tripping. 102. I'm not even lying. I had an instructor. He says, I have my own personal fight ring right here. I'm gonna take all you white belts. You guys are gonna start, and then I'm gonna throw my boy in after, and then whoever wins maintains position. So I didn't have to start, thank God. So the dudes started. They kind of got gassed out, 1-1, and then I had to take him out. And then we survived the whole time, and I don't really know, but I stayed in, and then the other guy came back in, and then we went, and then that was tough because I was already gassed. And then the next 30 or 40, 45 seconds, I stacked him up, and then he kind of taps pretty quick. And then boom, back to the other one, which he had just gotten stripe, white belt stripe. And so, you know, that guy's on cloud 9, and now I'm on day 7, and he's taking me on. And I got so lucky to get his collar and just get a good choke on him. And then we were done, and I was like, thank God. And I walked around for like 10 minutes trying to catch my breath because I was like, I'm so gassed. And my big toe on my left side is dying right now. Like, it's not broken because I could still walk on it, but man, this shit hurts. I don't know from what and how, but yeah. I had fun. Today was a lot more hurt than normal days, so that really is fun and crappy at the same time, but we're enjoying it. We're getting new things that we're learning, and I guess I'm gonna go and do a back day. Wow. So let's go have some fun. This is the toughest thing ever, I'm not gonna lie. My entire body hurts. My right hip, I'm pretty sure I strained my calf a little bit. My shoulders, my right neck a little. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. This is gonna be the worst and hardest back day ever. Oh.
I smell good. I don't know who I was rolling with. It smells good. Yeah, I don't know. I got this like weird clean smell. Perfumey. Yeah, I don't even know. Man, it gets weird. It gets weird quick. This morning, I got my butt kicked and kicked some butts. But oh my gosh, my body hurts. And I threw in a little bit of some back to try to do, but man, my whole right side right now is just tweaking out and just really, 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 really strainy and tight and sore, and probably in one of the positions that I was in, because I was in a flurry of them towards the end, and man, I'm telling you, that was some cardio. That was crazy. And you know, to keep going back to back takes a lot out of you. I'm super excited for more to come and learning, but man, I understand a little bit of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I'm gonna need Tuesday and Thursday to relax. First off, my hands too, like my grips and stuff. My forearms are not conditioned whatsoever to this, like at all. This is still super brand new, so like, yes, it's fun, and yes, I'm having a good time, and yeah, I'm going hard, but I gotta be careful, because I'm gonna put myself on a shelf for a little too long if I go hard, and then I won't be able to, you know, really get what's up. But yeah, the strength versus the leverage, stability, like, yeah, man. Breathing. So I work on my breathing away from this. I have already kind of worked on just trying to maintain my breathing while doing heavy exercise, heavy loads, or cardio stuff to better help respiratory and VO2 max. Woo! Stay in control. And man, I was doing my best. And oh my, to say gas is an understatement. Oh, it took a second, more than a second, and just walked around, and I talked about it a little bit earlier, but wow, I didn't really push my body like that in a while, and it's funny because it's like I had no choice. So clearly this is not a competition for the fate of the world. It is just like a rehearsal, but practice. And yes, you take practice as serious as possible, as best you can, because you're only as good as your practice. And I was going in. Using a lot of strength. I have to be careful because I see that as a factor that hinders beginners, is using a lot of that strength. So I gotta utilize what the goal is. When coming back through, because I was doing a play in my head where I'm trying to frame, and then I'm like, okay, but he's on top of me. How do I get my legs back in the fight? So some things to think about, some things to work on. And recovery is huge, guys, because whether it's your sport, running, lifting, jujutsu, Muay Thai, whatever, kickboxing, recovery is huge, so you get right back at it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need a little bit of that recovery. I'm hurting right now. Gotta be careful, gotta be smart, gotta be safe, gotta recover as best and as quick as possible, and get back at it. But for now, I'm going to get at my computer and get some content out there for everybody, and try to, man, I hate that I swing this thing a little. The guy looking at me, same, he's like, bro, if I was there, you would have hit me. And yeah, sometimes I swing it wide on that turn. Anywho, again, reach out, DM. Let's get the pods flowing. A couple more episodes to close out, actually, this 4th season, before I go in on season 5. This season has been going on since Frank started it back in 10 months ago. So I would like to close it out strong and somewhat soon, so that way I don't go a full year on doing this one season, and then really do a lot of stuff and a lot of collabs, and start working towards you know, a big journey forward of what's to come. So I'm excited. I don't know. It's always scary. New things are always scary. Like trying is always scary. Opening up to people is always scary. You know, staring inside of yourself and, you know, opening up to yourself and figuring yourself out is always scary. So, you know, but I tell you what, on the other side, it's a great journey, and it becomes more and more and more fun the more that you learn and accept and enjoy, because we're here for not a long time, so make it count. Let's go enjoy that time. Dude, my shoulder killing me. Ooh, I'm hungry.
Funny story. Literally last night I was telling my roommate how I used to mod controllers back in the day. There used to be this, forgot exactly what it's called, but it used to be a circuit board you could put right on top of the Xbox controller and solder it in, and boom, you have a jitter mod. And so, as I pulled apart my amazing Ernie Ball cable, come on here, Ernie Ball, one of these guys did not make it. So, what I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna solder this baby back in place so that way she starts working again. I haven't done any solder work in a long time, so this should be very interesting. Also, how is this thing like turn low key? We should just do it like that. Yeah, sweet and simple, bam. So I have no clue how it's gonna go. Also, I should probably have a shirt on because this thing is stupid hot, and you should probably be in a lot better position than I am, and you know, gloves, glasses, everything, not listening to music in the background while trying to solder hot metal together. So, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, I'm gonna try to do my best to concentrate on this, and hopefully I don't burn myself. And hopefully we get this like one and done type shot. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry. That's what I'm talking about. I told you we could do better, and my hair gets caught. Oh, let's go! Honestly, I had a little faith in myself, but wow. While I do this off cam, we're gonna get a podcast here in a little bit. Going in some more content this week. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's awesome. That thing messed up on me actually during Christian's episode. I was trying to use it, and now I know why that I had to hold it a certain way. It's because that thing was just not wanting to work for me, and now we know why. Because the little metal connection that, again, I checked this Livewire one. I don't know whose cable this is. Livewire Essentials. Man, this thing, their welds on those, or the soldering on those, welds, the soldering on those is wicked. Like, super thick and strong, even the wires themselves. So, you know, I really thought Ernie Ball was, you know, gonna be the way to go, but looks like I could have been a little wrong. Yeah, I get smacked in the eye at jujutsu today. I'll tell you what though, today has been tough and rough because I definitely feel this kink in my neck somewhere, somehow, and it's been making me just like, giving me a headache, making me just want to like sit down and not do anything. And honestly, throughout the entire day, I have definitely not gotten what I had wanted to get done. And you know, that's fine. I gotta be easy on myself, don't go too crazy. And I gotta be careful with the body as well, because, you know, I only got one. So, gotta make sure we make it last. Maybe I did get hit. Ta! It comes with the turkey, baby. Again, I'm excited because I got a podcast in about an hour and a half. And then we have a World Baseball Classic, Go USA. And then we also have Monday Night Raw. So, fun things to do today, to watch, to listen, to play. And oh my God, my body's killing me, but I'm excited. Of course, setting up the podcast a little bit, you know, I love the day living in California. It's so nice. That's why I have the window open, because it's literally 70 degrees. My headset's on because I'm listening to music. Normally it'd be maybe on the TV or in the background, but it kind of just centered me a little bit more. I'm just working on what I have to work on. I'm not thinking about the pain in my body or the annoyance. I just have that Tom Brady voice in my head, like, fuck your pain. So, yeah, that's what I gotta think about, man. You know, especially waking up, like, coming to jujutsu at 6 in the morning, with that, you know, that thought, like, you never know, man, you could snap your something today, but you gotta get up, you gotta try, and learn. So fun to learn, so fun to be a newbie, so fun to restart, because, man, I have a video that I have to edit for Debbie, for Transfer Me Challenge, and she was talking about it today, you know, how it just feels like you gain momentum so quick being or doing something like brand new to yourself or for yourself, that it's just wild. It's where you start to get to a point to where you've been doing it for a while and you don't see any results. That's where, as she calls, the rut comes into play, which I totally get, because, you know, that could be us in, like, literally the middle of our lives. Or, you know, I guess for me, I'm 29, call it the middle of my life, but not really, you know. Maybe we got, you know, 1/3 of the way through. No, I'd say a quarter if I could. No, yeah, I lied. We're not living to 120. That'd be crazy. But nonetheless, as we get to this point too, with all the knowledge and stuff that I have done, and then kind of getting kicked back into a place, it's just tough. I feel like I'm in a rut, but as I do new things, find out new purposes for myself, or continue the purposes that I want, you know, to be a thing, you know, we find new avenues, new ways, and new journeys and new adventures that weren't like before. So just keep it going, keep your head up, and be careful and don't break that body, man, because I'm limping today. I bruised it for sure. So I'm gonna have to, if I go Wednesday and I just roll a little bit, I'll be like, yeah, I kind of bruised my toe. What should I do, coach? You know, so we'll see what happens and how I feel on Wednesday. Because tomorrow we're just taking it easy. Man, I thought I had my kids bagging me. I do. Anywho, let's continue to work on, you know, ourselves and be a part of this daily grind here on Shit, Gigs, and Topics. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag daily vlogs. They're not easy. It's still kind of weird, but it's fun, and it's good to you know, have a journey. So let's continue this crazy ass journey called life. I'm wearing shoes because my feet are hurting. Just that toe. I need that compression on it. got one left. We're gonna start the music a little bit before. All right, we're done. Wow, that was fun. It was full of information. Mexico just got a run. Wow, I didn't know my eyes really that. Gotta be more careful. Anywho, that's just a lot of information, a lot of fun. Man, I feel like we could have probably had a conversation for hours, you know? But she's a busy woman. But I'm just excited that, I got, some time she had some time to carve out, and I got, some time, and we made it work. I'm gonna do my best to, get on editing this as quick as possible, so I could potentially have it out this week. So it's still really early in the day for myself, and I can't cry because I haven't really done much. So I think we got to do this. You guys staring at my chin. I think we got to do this. So we're gonna start working on that. Brand nice. Yeah, I know. If you're that guy who took my Italian urban cheese bread from Subway because you ordered 8 of them from Shaw, I'm coming after you. Wow, that thing's working, I think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, hell yeah, that shit was all like brown right here.
Yeah? Ooh.
Yeah, so.
Cleaning. Wow, look at this. A1 Wagyu, baby. Just kidding, it's A2. I'll tell you what, I got my Subway. I got everything just about synced up, set to go. We're gonna finish some edits, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.